So this is a quick first look at the LRP Laser Hornet. This is a little radio controlled helicopter distributed by SMD Direct, and we'll jump straight into what we get in the box. The first thing you'll find in the box, you've got a nice big user manual. It comes in a bunch of different languages. Nothing's too complicated with this helicopter. It's designed to be more entry level. So also with it being LRP, you always get the obligatory LRP stickers. We've got blue is better, and you know, all the ones we're used to. Now this is the this is sort of like a special edition helicopter. This is the fire brigade sort of one. So on it you have the German decals, and included is a whole sheet of replacement ones in Russian, Chinese, English. So everything you'd possibly need to replace it to your taste. Also included, which is a nice little feature, is you get a set of spare blades. So you get the 4 main rotors and a single tail rotor. So that's pretty good, especially if you're a real beginner. You also get a USB charging cable, so you've got the helicopter's end and the USB, and there's a red LED in here, so when it's charging the LED goes out, and when it's finished or when there's nothing plugged in, the LED is red. That's really quite useful. It saves you from draining the batteries on your transmitter. But if you aren't anywhere near a USB slot, you can plug it into the retractable cable on the transmitter that you can use, and you just turn the transmitter on and you're good to go. Now the transmitter itself is a fairly basic, it's 3 channels, so you have throttle, so we're at neutral just now, this is full throttle, and it'll stick wherever you leave it. The right stick will move the helicopter left to right, and then this is forward and backwards, so it will tilt the helicopter forward or backwards depending on what way you want to go. You have a trim dial here, so it will keep the helicopter from rotating unintentionally. Power switch right here, and a channel switch, so you have A, B and C, so you can have up to 3 helicopters running independently in close quarters. You've got on the back, it'll take 4 AA's just in there, and the aforementioned cable for charging the helicopter. These don't actually do anything on this model, they're just kind of for show. And you've got the infrared transmitter there. Now we'll take a closer look at the helicopter in a second, but as you can see, it really is tiny. So if we take a closer look at the helicopter, you'll see it has a really nice metal construction, metal frame all the way around, with a guard around the main gear to stop it from getting caught on anything. So this is metal frame with a metal tail and metal supports on the tail, metal skids with plastic to absorb some impact, and it should take plenty of abuse with hard landings that a beginner might throw at it. We've got a plastic front canopy. This helps, and this is where you'll find the decals I was talking about. Really is quite nice sharp printing as well. On the back you'll find the tail fin with the LRP branded on it, and another fin up here. Then you've got the rear rotor, which aids forward and backwards movements of the helicopter. If we look underneath, you'll see a LED here, and 2 more here, and 2 on the other side. And when the helicopter is switched on, these LEDs illuminate, and the left and right, these blue ones, will come on when there's a signal to the helicopter. There's also a red LED inside. As you've seen, the power switch is right here. It's not easy to press, but I guess you don't want it turning off mid-flight if you crash into something. Then you have the charge port right here, kind of hidden. It looks a bit hidden from the canopy, but it's right there. On the top you'll find the rotors, so it's counter rotating, so you have 4 rotors, so there's your bottom set and your top set and your weight at the top, your balancing weight. That's all I've really got to say about this. It's a nice little helicopter, it's great for flying indoors, and it's incredibly stable.